Hello, welcome everyone. It's the big day, the big finale. An actual Formula 1 title fight in the last round. For the first time in 4 years, it feels like. And it's a spicy one. Hello there, Carl. Hello, Riley as well. Welcome in. We're gonna watch the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. I have done a watch along of this race before. In 2021. That was a fun day. Hopefully we have another fun one here. Hopefully without the any sort of, you know, questionable usage of the rules. Hopefully we just get an eventful, drama-filled race. How do you find this year's Singapore Grand Prix? Well, funny story about the Singapore Grand Prix this year. I got banned on Twitch during that. That's all I remember from that race, because I don't think I watched the end of it. I don't think I finished it off, although I don't think anything happened after I stopped watching. I got banned probably because I had the live timing on the screen. For like 3 days. Or 2 days, whatever it was. And as you can see, I no longer have the live timing on the stream here, so but I love the Singapore Grand Prix in general. I love street circuits. I love the idea of racing cars that are too fast for street circuits around street circuits, so I do love F1 on street circuits. Many of the newer street circuits aren't really like Jeddah isn't a street circuit, let's face it, but Singapore is good. Monaco obviously is good as well. I like Las Vegas actually a lot as well. Hello Kyoya, hello Chris, hello Zoisite, welcome. Yeah, it's hard to overtake a Singapore, but easier than some of the, like, way easier than Monaco at least. So it's pretty good rate. But probably the best street circuit in F1 really, like objectively. Maybe Las Vegas, but then the only reason you can pass there is because like there's a massive DRS straight, right? So. Welcome, Riley. Gotta find somewhere where I can watch the race now. Good luck. I cannot provide that, but I wish you the best in finding it. Max win the race, and everything required of him but Lando was to win. Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. But I remain hopeful that like shenanigans will occur. I don't know. Fair enough, Carl. I'll be doing a Winter Derby after this. Jordan Brunch will be joining me as a guest spotter for the Winter Derby open setup. Hopefully this race doesn't overrun with like lengthy safety cars or anything. I mean, it's unlikely, but yeah, because that's in 2 hours. So, like, we gotta get this done on time, and then I gotta go do Derby. Depending on how interesting it looks, like let's say 2 of the 3 have retired, I'm gonna stop watching this and do the Derby. Like, but we'll see. It probably won't overrun. What's the odds of Piastri punting Norris at the start? Thing is, he has to make it look. If he's gonna do something like that, he has to obviously make it look very accidental. And even then, people wouldn't take it that way. I'm not sure the team would take it that way. And you know, the team. I'm of the belief that the team doesn't care which one wins. However, taking out your teammate to win it just isn't a good look anyway, right? So, like, lose in dignity, right?
McLaren and Norris and Piastri have to overtake him somehow and control the pace of this race. McLaren have split strategies between their 2 drivers. Medium compound for Lando Norris, the faster, less durable one. Hard compound for Oscar Piastri. And also
I don't want to think how pricey those fucking seats are.
Even though one is on pole and the other Red Bull is in 10th, they will be trying to use both cars to destabilize McLaren's race.
We're expecting, if Max Verstappen goes into turn 1, comes out unscathed and is leading the race, to control the pace, put the handbrake on to a certain extent, keep the pack tightly close together. That's why his teammates on the hard
Kyoya, I will join you there. Let me make sure I have. It's not going to go through.
Yes, and if he does get a bit of clear air in front of him, put the throttle down and try and build some space. So we've really got to keep an eye on everybody in this race.
Oh, that's loud.
Don't forget, Red Bull have a second team
Okay.
on the grid.
Ideal. Two of three camps are gonna have to throw away insert name here. Yeah, I always find that ridiculous. So they do it in other sports as well, but like when they bring out the team shirts, or in NASCAR they usually have a giant flag for the champion, right? And it's like, well, yeah, three lots of them have that produced. In NASCAR it would be four, right? All four in every championship finale will have a fucking flag printed that just gets chucked afterwards. Hello, Eon7966, welcome. We are going to watch the Grand Prix here. Obviously, I can't show it on stream, but we will be watching the race and reacting to it live. It's been a while since three drivers. Yeah, it's been a long time. First, like, proper finale battle since, like, 2021, and that was obviously only two drivers. A very long time. Yeah, God, it must have been like, what, 2012 or something? Yeah, 2010 maybe. I can't remember which was the year where, like, everyone was still in contention in Abu Dhabi. It might have been 2010. Oh, Max hasn't led the championship. That's a good stat. Only leading it. Yeah, isn't that what Vettel did in 2010 as well? Right? It didn't lead the championship at all until he won it in the final round. Yeah, Vettel, Hamilton, Alonso, Raikkonen, Webber. Yeah, that sounds about right. That was the just you wait, sunshine. Yeah, right. Here we go. Oh, big dive from Charles. Piastri is right with Norris. He wants to go for it. Oh! Piastri wants it. Thing is, they're saying the guts to do that on your teammate on the opening lap, but like he knows Norris is just trying to survive, right? He doesn't need much. Like Lando's gonna pull out of that every time. But now Leclerc's behind him. Leclerc's got literally nothing to lose. Alonso's behind Leclerc. Alonso never gives a shit. They're queuing up now, right? If they can hang on to him. Lando's dropping back from Piastri. Is Lando actually going to lose these spots that he needs? I thought I saw some debris, but I think they were just kicking up some random stuff in turn one. Because a few cars kicked up something in turn one, braking zone, if that's the point you saw it. Yeah, he's pulling away now, but there was a moment there with the DRS, I wondered. Like, he can't break that DRS, can he? Like, Leclerc's gonna close right up again here. I think. It's quite a gap, actually. But with 2 DRS zones, it just keeps people in play so easily, right? It's not been Hamilton's season. Oh dear. It's crazy to think they actually won a sprint race. You know, Hamilton won a sprint race in like, what was China, round 2, 3 maybe? Like, how was there clear promise there and then somehow it didn't materialize? Well, yeah, not Hamilton's era is fair. Is he going to do the same thing? No. But Leclerc is not being dropped. I mean, Hamilton also hasn't really had a really good car either. Like, the Mercedes was able to win races, and he did. But, And you know, he even won the sprint in the Ferrari, you know, but neither of those, you know, the Mercedes he's had, and now this Ferrari, it's, you know, it's neither were consistently race-winning cars, but yeah, they're only competitive on occasion, I guess. Leclerc being Red Bull's third driver, basically, yeah. I wonder if Russell can get back up to Leclerc. Is Russell stronger than Leclerc? And poor start from Russell now. Yeah, I find Russell hard to judge. Like, sometimes he seems like he's really quick, but then other times I don't feel like he's got that, you know, special sauce that someone like Max has, but... Really nice overtake that from PS3. Reminds me of a like oval racing line through the high side of that corner. 0.9 it says right now for Leclerc, so he's on the brink of it. But yeah, he might lose it before he gets around to the zone. I think he's still got DRS. Yeah, I think he's activated there. It gets right up to him at the end of the straight. That's crazy. I wonder if Russell Russell find it hard to pass Leclerc because Leclerc has DRS. But if Russell can get ahead of Leclerc, maybe he can then get on terms with Norris. Hulkenberg in the pits. Why? Yeah, he would drop off if he didn't have DRS. I think so as well. We are really in a position where Verstappen could win this championship with how it's going. Like Norris, like Qatar looks like the weakest of the three, and yeah, Leclerc's only keeping up because of DRS, but maybe Russell has a bit more, you know? I don't know. Quite a few cars coming in early from further back. Yeah, but Russell is like keeping up without DRS though, is what's impressive, because he's still there in the view. Like you'll see him come into view on this back straight, but he's not even in DRS. He's probably got distant toe, but like he's like kind of on Norris's pace, I think. Like he can't gain on them right now, but if he can get up to that DRS at some point, either through pit stops or something, then yeah, the Verstappen chance is actually possible. I think Russell would go for it if he felt like he could go for the overtake and was close enough and everything. Fastest lap for Hulkenberg, let's go. I like how everyone, not just the championship fighters, are on their max game this race, yeah. Yeah, Russell falling back. That is a shame. Because he's going to be too far back to do anything after pit stops anyway. Thank you for the hydrate. Although I have coffee right now. Yeah, I forget Piastri's on the hards. Yeah, it's all spreading out, which would make it quite boring, because it kind of ends it if that carries on, but we'll see. Yeah, it must be, at some point those hards are going to be better than these mediums, right? So he is going to start pulling up to Verstappen. Especially if Verstappen is graining like they're saying. And then I assume Piastri will go somewhat longer than Verstappen and Norris. Piastri needs a lot to go his way if you mean win the championship, though. He could win the race, maybe, but... We need to see what happened with Lawson and Behrman. Oh man, yeah, if we see some messed up pit stops, oof. Double stack. I mean, they won't need to go for that. I don't know what they'd do if a safety car came out, though. Well, Russell going for an undercut. Russell's having issues with the clutch. Interesting. A few things wrong with that car, if it's the clutch and supposedly the brake pedal as well. But he's going alright, despite that, so far. Yeah, I think Antonelli probably needs to just gain some more experience. I mean, it's been a full season now, but still. Yeah, Leclerc has been completely dropped now, hasn't he? Oh. Early-ish stop for Norris. Here we go. Oh, show us the pit stop. It was a quick one though. See, Norris could lose a load. What if Laura Norris loses like a load of time in the traffic and then that fucks him over? Interesting. He's only ninth though, actually, even behind all those cars. Playoff implications. I did laugh a minute ago. They highlighted the 3 championship contenders in the tower. It reminded me of like the playoff graphics in NASCAR, like championship 4 graphics. See, will this bring Russell and Leclerc back up to Norris because they're stuck in the traffic? Because he's stuck in the traffic. Oh. Can Antonelli come back? Yeah, Norris needed to get through a few people there and has done so. It's losing time surely to Piastri and Verstappen though, but oh god, look at this. Oh, he's going for both of them. Nice. Hello, Ploy on YouTube. Welcome. We're watching the finale here, but obviously can't show it on stream. Oh. Wow, Lawson fighting that back a bit. See, Leclerc is right. I feel like he's closed on Norris here, but Norris is now going to run away while Leclerc finishes off the pack, isn't he? I think Tsunoda's seat is gone by now, unfortunately. DC on the F1 TV broadcast just said, it's almost like we're watching the F1 movie. Oh my god. Yeah, Tsunoda is, test and reserve driver for Red Bull next year, I believe. And it's Hadjar at Red Bull, and who goes to Racing Bulls? I don't even know. Lindbad? I can't remember. It is, yeah. Thing is, nothing against Hadjar, but I bet next year, because of the reg change, the car will no longer be so tailored to Max, and like they'll probably be kind of even again. Like, Max probably be faster, but like not as much as we've seen in these last few years with Max's teammates. So it's gonna like reset to that, and then everybody like, oh, Hadjar's like finally a decent second Red Bull driver, and it's like, well, actually, I feel like any of the others that struggled would have been relatively better in 2026 than whatever year they were his teammate. If Tsunoda finds a seat, it will be 2027. Oh dear. Okay, Leclerc hasn't. Yeah, Leclerc is closer now than he was before pit stops, so that's good for him. But will he just drop now? Oh, Yuki doesn't have a podium? Oh. Well, that's the thing, though. He's not actually fired, is he? He's there test and reserve, right? Bit awkward next year if you let Lando, if you wave Lando through here. You still got a whole year at least to work with this team. You gotta show up every weekend. Leclerc is coming, I think. He's catching up. It's basically the same thing, but if you were like actually fired, you don't have to show up every week. Oh! Pet peeve. I hate when the TV director switches from an onboard to an offboard mid battle, because the onboards are delayed and the offboards are less delayed. So we missed the fucking dipping out from the slipstream there. Really annoying. See, now Tsunoda definitely has to wave through Leclerc, right? Because Leclerc seems pretty quick. Tsunoda needs to get out of the way and let Leclerc chase down Norris, right? When Ricciardo can't. He's not doing that, though, judging by the track map. Honestly, if this ends up just being a Norris championship, he's raced for this one, hasn't he? I think I can't remember a championship finale where the winner actually made so many overtakes, and quite intense ones, honestly. I know it's all like, you know, slower cars, but he's not taking it easy, is he? The back straight not being straight has always bugged me. It's got two, like, slaloms in it. I wouldn't like it if Max wins this because Norris gets a time penalty passing his weaving teammate. That would be not great. Oh no, my stream died. Fuck. What's the message?
That top three hasn't pitted yet, and he's trying to build a gap to come back into this race and still be around first or second. This is Charles Leclerc passing Yuki Tsunoda. Yeah, Yuki Tsunoda kept well over to the right-hand side there, didn't he?
Well, his steering wheel appeared to be connected to his front tyres there, Yuki Tsunoda.
The stewards, yeah, so race control have actually noted Yuki Tsunoda now for forcing another driver off the track. That might be a 5-second penalty.
That would be a relief to McLaren that that they're not looking at a pass off the track. That would be brutally unfair because of the weaving. But let's see. We'll keep an eye on this computer.
I think they are looking at it as well. Or it's been noted. The two incidents have both been noted. So
yes, you're right.
forcing another driver off the track is now under investigation.
Stream do be dead. I have switched to where I was watching before.
Don't normally make a right, but you can see both being chalked off because one wouldn't have happened without the other, so to speak. Either way, while that's going on, Charles Leclerc is now the fastest man on the track, and he's got some grip back now. His tyres have come up to temperature, and Lando Norris in third place, a bit more comfortable in terms of on-track position than he has been so far this evening. But
Thank you, Kyoya. Stream audio is capturing. Wait, what? The really? Oh yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh well. Fuck's sake, that's from fucking Anime Music Quiz. That's the only reason my browser was coming through. Jesus Christ. I made sure to... Oh my god. So stupid. Yeah, I know. I specifically made sure the other stream didn't, but the other one was. So yeah. Whoops. Don't come after me, F1. I can't believe we're talking about a fucking penalty for Norris in this. I can't believe it. Oh, I think the stream is gonna die again. F. Yeah, it's frozen, and perhaps you're about to drop again, I don't know. Oh, it's back actually. Weird. God, Russell is... I mean, Leclerc and Norris have dropped Tsunoda completely. But Russell's still behind Tsunoda. I can't believe Russell struggled to get through in that way. Kind of thought Russell would be stronger in this, but... We'll also go wait for Max and let him pass. I mean, Piastri still needs to pit, right? Oh, you think he's going to just wait and not pit until Max catches? I think he's surely Piastri is racing for himself, not for Norris, though. It's better for, well, this is a funny thing though, right? It's better for Piastri obviously to win the race, right? He probably has to win the race, I think, right? But also it's better for Norris if Piastri wins the race anyway, right? Oh, they gave a penalty to Tsunoda. I don't disagree. Oh, but they're still under. Oh, they're still under investigation. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I've never seen that. No further action. Okay. Comrade, thank you for the 3 stream streak. Yeah, I agree with that, honestly. If you go off the track because the other person is breaking rules, and I know he was weaving, it's not really blocking, but like, let's face it, we're not stupid, we know what he's doing. So I think I agree with the call there. But welcome in, comrade. We're watching Formula 1. It's a tense championship finale. With like 28 to go. Boah. Yeah, we're in the last part of this race, really. Shame it's a one-stop. I think one-stop F1 races are boring. That's like every single one now, but I think 2 or more stops is better. I missed that year, like, what was it, 2014 or 15 maybe, where like the Pirellis lasted such a short amount of time and they had to make like 3 pit stops at Grand Prix. I think that was actually great. I just slammed Norris into the wall. You really can't do that though. Like, yeah, technically, like, Max isn't gonna get a penalty for that, but like, I don't know, I think it just looks really bad on their team, quite frankly, if they do that. Red Bull already in heat for what they did last weekend, so, on the radio. But yeah, all the dirty-ish tactics come out. I mean, and I don't blame Red Bull or Tsunoda really, because it's like, you know, championship, you know, we're going for it, right? Gotta do everything. It doesn't even matter if Tsunoda gets a 5-second penalty, because quite frankly, his race doesn't matter at all, so. That's a good shot. Hamilton's running 19th after that pit stop. Fucking hell. Safety car would, like, make everything crazy. Oh. Yeah, what is Piastri really waiting for here? That will get a repeat of 2021. Oh, yeah, don't even... Oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine if we actually have like a 1 or 2 lap restart? Surely Piastri comes in this time. Supposedly, he's no longer far enough ahead that he can come out ahead with a safety car or VSC, so surely he just comes in now. Both Saubers in the points. Well, on mine it says Hulkenberg 11th, but still they're running decently well. I guess Hulkenberg just got past. Darn. Last race for Sauber named Sauber. I feel they'll still be Sauber, really. And one day they'll be Sauber again, probably, when Audi pull out. So I think that's what will end up happening. One day. I hope Audi have many years, though. And do very well. I mean, all F1 brands pull out eventually. The exception is like Ferrari. And I guess McLaren. But like, even then, those are 2 brands that started as F1 teams, or race teams at least. Wow, Norris would do a 2-stop to cover Leclerc. Interesting. They didn't tell Norris about the investigation. That's funny. Is this Hamilton making an overtake? Nice. Oh, first season without a podium? Well, I had the sprint, but yeah. Yeah, safety car does still help Piastri, I think. That's crazy. See, the tyres are too durable if you can go this long, though. I'm sorry. It's 37 and 58. He's going to have 10 to go in a minute. Yeah, you're right, 20 laps. But still. It's so far into the race. They're getting ready, though. Well, that's Lando's tires as well. Yeah, that Bristol race, like, what was it, last year, where they had to give everyone an extra set or whatever? That was funny. I didn't watch the Bristol night race this year. I don't think. Yeah, I think I was at Silverstone that weekend. Because that's why I didn't actually run it in iRacing either. I came home from Ace Ventura and watched some of Sol's Bristol 500. That's funny. I quite enjoyed doing the Bristol 500. I mean, here I am doing multiple winter derbies this weekend. I love the chaotic short tracks. But yeah, I missed it this year. Missed the official Coke 600 as well. Should be able to do the Coke this year, though. Next year, I mean, but yeah. Probably Bristol too, but I don't know. It depends if it clashes with Silverstone again. Although, actually, I could probably do like Wednesday or Thursday because I wouldn't go down so early because I had Asa here before we went to Silverstone. So I wasn't going to run a 3-hour NASCAR race. But that probably won't happen next year, so I'll probably be able to go. I'll probably be able to run the race before Silverstone, even if it does clash. The Woke 600. Was that race actually 600 miles? Because if so, that's crazy. That is crazy, because I mean, I assume you didn't have like a huge grid. I feel like half of like it'd be very lonely for the second half of that, but assuming some people retire. Although I guess you had fast repairs. Leclerc doing 2 stops, I guess. But then Norris has to... See, that's funny. If Norris comes in, then Piastri is going to be able to pit and come out ahead of Norris. That's crazy. I guess it doesn't matter if Norris finishes behind Piastri, obviously. Yeah, they're just playing it rather safe. He could become championship from 3rd, I think, with at least, yeah, I think a podium still gets him championship. And Verstappen's now on Piastri. Like, what's... This is so weird. I don't really understand the strategy decisions going on here. What is McLaren trying to do with Piastri right now? Well, he's going to get 2nd, but that's only because Norris has pitted twice already. So, it's kind of confusing. 87 cars and there was a dead heat for... Oh yeah, I think I saw that screenshot on Blue Sky or whatever. Well... What's happened to the lead, I guess, and Piastri's still yet to pit. Verstappen could pit. Thing is, if Verstappen pits, it's like even with Piastri then, because they're gonna be so close now. Like, it's so weird. Oh, stream frozen. Oops. Oh no. I muted the other stream and like Ted Kravitz is screaming. I'll stream back. Yeah, it's back now. Okay, 42 of 58. Can Piastri get 24 seconds up the road and win the race? It reminds me of Qatar. Oh, freezing again. Darn. I don't think Verstappen is that safe because that gap to Piastri is going to come down to less than a pit stop very quickly. Hey Asa, are you watching that race? Leclerc versus Norris. I mean, that's what I hoped. There would be more someone versus Norris because let's face it, we need if we want the Funny Max Championship, someone needs to pass. People need to pass Norris and take him off the podium, right? So. Leclerc on mediums versus Norris on hards. That is interesting. Didn't notice that. It's gonna be hard because like Leclerc has a chunk of time to gain on Norris. He seems to have lost, like he was closer last I looked before pit stops. It was a while before pit stops, but he's now like over 4 seconds behind. So he has to gain all of that. And then, but by then, if the mediums are going off and the hards are better, then it's gonna be hard to actually pass Norris. He couldn't pass Norris earlier anyway, right? So, yeah. $26.7. Hello, cat. It's just come up for me. 26.7. Oh dear. Currently, the cars are going around the track in the same order they have been for much of the race. Formula One. I'm surprised Piastri isn't. I'm surprised Piastri. I don't understand how they pitted together, but Piastri hasn't like got ahead on the pit stop delta yet. You know what I mean? Like, how? Why is Piastri so slow on fresh mediums? I don't really understand. Oh, I think it's gone again. Maybe. It's funny though. I would have thought like the mediums. I mean, it should just be faster, but I don't know. Yeah, the remaining two Renault engines in the field gonna finish 19th and 20th in their last race. That's kind of sad. For all the success that engine manufacturer has had in the last few decades especially. A shame. I don't think Charles is catching enough. Yeah, because Leclerc isn't catching Norris either, so yeah, perhaps meet hard is just the better choice right now. I really would have thought it'd be opposite, especially at night. Like, it must be pretty cool there, right? So you'd think the mediums would be keeping heat in them a bit better, but... Mitch Evans mentioned on the F1 broadcast, let's go. Yeah, Norris, not Norris, Nico Rosberg, I think is on Sky quite a bit to give random opinions. Is that Michael? No. No one send any emails. There's only 8 to go. Rosberg has them clickbait YouTuber opinions. I say that mainly because of his clickbaity YouTube channel. I don't think he does that anymore, does he? But... Wondering Imza here. Yeah, it'd be perfectly good for Imza, wouldn't it? But it would be perfectly good for WEC to come here if they wanted to IRL. Not the most interesting track for it, but it would be suitable. Yeah, oh yeah, Supercars race here, didn't they? That's funny. I think the stream is frozen. Unfortunately. Oh, they're talking about safety cars. Nico Hulkenberg. Here we go. Nice. Shame he's way out the points. Yeah, but they have to think about that because if there's a safety car now, do they pit or do they not pit? If they stay out, they keep the track position. If they pit, they might lose track position. But then if they don't pit and the cars behind do, Leclerc and Russell will be all over them on softs, right? So it's a position where the car behind almost always will get the better choice, but yeah. Imagine if Hamilton pulls on TV. Actually, Hamilton's had a... Oh, wow, he's all over the place. But McLaren... Hamilton is running 8th now. He's actually going to score some points today. As it stands. There is no particular possibility of safety car. But they're just talking about it because it's the worst time for it again, right? Just like 2021. Oh, big battle going on in the midfield there. Great move from Scroll, yeah. He has his moments. Oh, look at Norris's lines compared to Piastri. He's barely using curbs, like, and extending the track. Like, look at the line at exit turn 1. He's nowhere near the limit. Piastri is trying everything. But Norris is honestly just bringing this back now. That's all he needs to do. Barely touching the white line on the exit with the right hand side of the car. Psychological side, maybe, yeah. That might be what's holding him back, but either way. The result is that he doesn't perform most weekends, so. Championship fight side has been one of the most snoozy races I watched. I think it's been pretty interesting with there's been different strategies. Norris had to fight his way through a field of cars that had yet to pit, and they didn't make it particularly easy for him. I feel like there's been a decent amount of stuff to watch here. It's kind of aided by the fact that it is for a title rather than just for a race, but overall, I think it was a decent Formula One race. It's kind of crazy that Red Bull is just the best car here anyway. Now, they started the season again with like the same cars they're using now. Maybe Max just wins the championship. Like, easily. Wait, the flag with the arm is that's so bad. He's gonna be 2 away. Gosh, that's how close it is. quite undeserved championship for Norris. What? I can't agree with that. I wouldn't say Max or Piastri were undeserving, but I don't think Norris performed particularly worse than either of them. If anything, Max is the most deserving, quite frankly. But, you know, that's because he's in the inferior car and got it so fucking close anyway. It's a good story as well. Alex Jakes was saying it at the end there. But, you know, he's been with McLaren since they were fucking nowhere, right? It's rare to see a driver come up with a team in something like Formula One, right? But that happened. McLaren screwed both their drivers, honestly. Like, there's going to be... I said earlier in the season that I hope Norris didn't win it, purely because everyone is going to say, whether it's true or not, everyone's going to say, oh, McLaren helped Norris, blah, 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 all this, all that. And quite frankly, I don't want to hear that for the next 30 years of my life. It's boring as fuck. It's like 2021 Abu Dhabi all over again, right? You can talk about what you want. It doesn't change anything. But at the same time, he's probably read all that stuff, right? And, you know, I couldn't tell you with a guarantee that there's no favoritism for Norris. I don't believe there is, but I don't know what happens inside. But he has to read all that on social media and whatever. And I think he's spoken out a bunch about, like, men's mental health and stuff. And he's not the only F1 driver to have received bullshit. I mean, Antonelli last weekend had the same, a whole load of shit, right? So, I don't know. To come through all that and win is, I think, deserving. Hey, VTuber Lord Simp, welcome. We're just at the end of the Formula 1 Grand Prix here that we were watching. I'm staying live though because right as we speak I'm opening up iRacing and I'm going to the Winter Derby and I'm clicking register because I will be racing that race. I haven't seen Jordan around today. I hope he woke up for the F1 because he wanted to watch that. Well, he was at work and then came back for the F1. So, but he's also meant to be my guest spotter for this. But I haven't seen him around, so I don't know. But yeah, I may have Jordan. Otherwise, it would just be me doing the Winter Derby. So I'm not doing burnouts. They don't often do burnouts in F1. There you go. There's a burnout. There is a burnout. It's so fucking weird seeing an F1 car doing a burnout though. It looks wrong.
It's one of those races.
One of those races.
It's one of
Super's
those
barnyard,
races.
maybe.
It's one of those races. I don't want to be here anymore.
I always find it funny that you can hear an Audi R8 GT3 in the background of that voice clip. True, yeah, I was surprised there's not more burnouts considering these engines. Oh, there is a rookie test like tomorrow, right? Yeah, that's Asa makes a point. Max has the most wins of anyone this season. Like, whatever your opinion on like Norris versus Piastri, surely everyone could agree that if there is an objectively most deserving driver of the championship, it is actually Verstappen. To actually, how often do you see a driver in a genuinely inferior car still compete for a championship? That's another level. To be so close is, yeah, quite something. They don't usually all do burnouts. But I was going to say, this is like the best year to do it, because obviously they're going to change the engines next year, right? There's a rookie test in the week, I think, so they probably do need the engines. But it is, you know, they're literally never going to race these things again, so who gives a shit? Also, hello D, thank you for resubscribing. 22 months, thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed the race if you were watching. It is a Norris victory in the end, but it was never just completely easy, I think. I did enjoy him going through the field. He had to make some actual passes to make sure he remained third, so... Did I miss it? You didn't miss the race, D. You didn't miss the race. I hope not. Yeah, if I go on Blue Sky, I bet there's like some live commentary from D. Imagine McLaren DSQ because of a skid block. Please, it would be the funniest fucking thing. There's no way, but it would be very, very funny. Yeah, they're underweight and they don't have enough fuel left for a sample, and their skid block was so was too worn, so like triple DQ, goodbye Verstappen title. There we go. Sainz just fucking shoving Lando. That's a good sight. I should go fucking practice driving 5 flags with the open setup, but I kind of actually want to stick around for bits of this. I won't be able to see all of it, but... Lando's mum hugging Oscar, yeah, that's nice. Because to be fair, they... Like, I'm sure she knows how she would feel if it were the other way around, so... Can't wait for Cadillac World Drivers and World Constructors Championship next year. I'm afraid, D, you're not going to get that because Audi are joining too, so it's basically a lock-in already. Cadillac, Cadillac coming second in their first season will be a pretty good achievement. They should be proud of that when they manage that. But, it's no shame in losing to the 4 rings, so... Yeah, like Red Bull, at least, I mean, I can't really say Red Bull are a good team when one of their drivers is nowhere near ever because of whatever the fuck's going on, but at least with Max, they have executed so fucking well, and there's no way McLaren did the same. If Red Bull had 2 drivers, like at least a second driver that is pretty close to Max in some way, they should have had a Constructors' Championship, quite frankly. Max is second in the constructor standings. That's... Yeah. Yikes. Can Norris retire now? I don't see that happening really, but also it does feel like he struggles a bit with like the criticism, etc. I could see him having a somewhat similar mindset to Rosberg regarding having won the championship, rather than Verstappen or Lewis, who just, or Fernando, who just, you know, just keep going and going and going. It feels like they don't give a shit. But Norris is just, I think, considerably younger still than Rosberg was at that point, so he'll carry on. Over 30, yeah, I figured. He actually had a long career. It's a little odd of a choice, mainly because that's never really been penalised before. Particularly, I think it was...
It's one of those
either
races.
Alex Shakes or...
It's one of those races.
or Jolien on the F1 TV.
It's one of those races. I don't want to be here anymore.
He was off track though. Yeah, but then the argument is that if you're forced off track by illegal blocking, then... because otherwise you can get away with illegal blocking. Like, if, let's say, like, think about the scenario, right? So if Tsunoda does that every lap, gets a 5-second penalty every lap, and Norris can't pass because he can't go off track, then Tsunoda can just keep doing it over and over, bank 30 seconds of penalties, but Norris can't pass, so it's good for Max, right? So it doesn't work. If one driver doesn't give a shit about the penalty, then it's like, it doesn't work. I wish the track wasn't so poorly designed that you can even do that, but, you know, welcome to motorsport in 2025. Yeah, maybe Tsunoda should have just finished off the job, yeah, but, you know, that would look so bad. That would look awful. Well, fair play to Zach Brown. He's using a Google Pixel phone, linking up with his sponsors correctly with the product placement. Fair. He not letting that get past him. He's a professional. They got Gemini and Chrome on this car, haven't they? It's fucking... Jesus Christ. Well, amazing. For the first time that I have been watching Formula One, in terms of driver championships, a third team has won one. Because I started watching 2009, so I've seen nothing but the Brackley Mercedes/Brawn team or Red Bull win drivers' championships. This is number 3. And then last year was number 3 for constructors too, because McLaren broke the Mercedes and Red Bull dominance on that too. All right. Right. I'm going to quit this where I'm watching this and close everything. Thank you for watching, everyone. I am staying live because I'm going to be doing the Winter Derby, hopefully with Jordan Brunch spotting. I think he's asleep though, so we will see. However, yeah, I just gotta go BRB for a few minutes here. I'll run an ad during that, and then when I come back, I'll be on iRaisins, get him off Barnyard. I am excited for the Jordan Brunch speedrunning arc. He's gonna get sub 17 on Night Barn %. Just you watch. The only channel they should have on the car should be me. Lol. Darn. Hello, hetero. Yeah, so I'm going to get BRB. And yeah, when I come back, we will enjoy the third Winter Derby and last official one before some of the league-based ones we're going to do in the next few weeks. So yeah, hopefully stick around for that. But otherwise, if you're dropping out here, I will catch you later. So back in a minute.